Nobody gets after it like we do. Nobody. Show them how we overcome adversity, and let's come back and win this thing, and let's kick their butts.
Don't take them lightly. I wanna. It's something. Yeah. Put them in the ground.
It's about your family. It's about your mom, your pops that's watching you. It's about all the fans here that are all here with us, bro. So now let's prove to them that we're here for a reason. We're not going nowhere anytime soon. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, team!
This was the first day we had just 2 games. The afternoon matchup was a rematch between Game 5's Monroe and Sanjak. That one ended with the Gators winning on a mercy rule. Sanjak looked to do the same thing to stay alive on this day.
Was I supposed to say something cool or something? What the heck?
Let's get it. Very emotional. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm an awkward kid. I'm sorry about that.
Chris, what are the keys to winning today's game?
Just having fun. Leaving it up to God. And
Score more than they do.
Yeah!
I think the main key is to just get runners on base, and then when you do that, when hit the ball so that they score, therefore getting more runs than the other team, which usually leads to victories.
What's the moon made out of?
Volcanic rock.
Attaboy.
How do you feel like we can respond to that level of beating? No, bro, this is back check.
Rylan Kaufman pitched for Sanjak. The lefty was straight up filthy. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 hit, no earned runs. He did have a few jams to get out of, but was able to do so, and he let his team do the rest of the work. Monroe really didn't help their cause. They had 4 errors in the first inning alone. The Gators made them pay. Peter Zimmerman gets his first hit of the tournament. It scores the first run of the game. Tyrese Silas crosses the plate, and the Gators scored 1 more to make this a 2-0 game. 5th inning, the Mustangs find their way back into this one. After an error by Sanjak, Gustavo Gonzalez gives his team a reason to celebrate. Their first hit of the game cuts the lead in half, but the Gators take control from there. Bottom of the 5th, Herbert Iser bounces one in the center for another run-scoring single. That makes this a 3-1 ball game. And next inning, Sergio Macias channels his 2017 all-tournament performance. High fly ball to right. This thing gets out of there and says hello to a car in the parking lot. San Jacinto wins in mercy rule fashion yet again, 11-1 in 6 innings. The Gators bounce back from a 17-0 loss last night. Monroe heads home after their first appearance at the JUCO World Series.
And I remember my coach actually one day coming up to me individually saying, "I'm going to do everything in my power to bring you guys to Colorado." And I didn't think much of it when he first said it. You know, a New York team coming to Colorado for the first time, who would have ever thought about that? But now we're here, and we came. I'm pretty sure that even though our outcome definitely wasn't as we expected, we definitely sent a message.
I think that my kids will remember this for a lifetime. I think that is huge for personal growth. They've been exposed not only to just different level of baseball, higher caliber of baseball, but just in life.
This team's had our backs against the wall before, and we're just going to keep fighting. The coaches told us, hey, things like that happen. It's a mulligan. It's reasons double elimination. So last night happened, flushed it, and came out today, had a great game, and tomorrow's going to be even better.
In the night game, winners bracket matchup between College of Southern Idaho and Walters State. Southern Idaho shocked the number 2 team in the nation, Iowa Western, on Monday, now going up against the number 1 ranked team in the country. Before first pitch, Coach Shelton gets some good luck wishes from his 2 children, who have definitely been the stars of the post-game press conferences for the Senators. Duncan Pence wastes little time depositing a ball in the left field grandstands for the fans, and Walters State is a 4-0 lead before the second out of the first inning. They would put up a total of 6 runs in the first as they bat around the order. putting a tall task in front of the Golden Eagles, but they respond accordingly. How about a grand slam courtesy of the leadoff hitter, Travis Bohall? David Huddleston likes it, and the Eagles are right back into this game. The Senators put up a pair of solo homers in the third, but in the fifth, CSI figures out Brett Jones, and Brett Resch is just a few feet short of a homer, but it does the job, driving in the tying run. And with Resch on third, it's Bohall with the base knock to bring him in. Eagles now ahead by 2. When we get to the sixth, Walter State is back on the board, and Hunter Wolf's RBI single to left puts us back in a stalemate at 10 runs apiece. And after a walk to Austin Henry, it's that familiar face again, Duncan Pence, notching his 4th and 5th RBI in the game. Walter State back in the driver's seat. Last opportunity in the 9th for the Golden Eagles. It's Jordan Segovia, puts a charge into this one. It looks like it's going out, but it comes up just short. Walter State survives, but that's not to say Coach Shelton's heart wasn't pumping.
We need a new sponsor out here at the College World Series. We need Zantac to come on in and join the party, because we need some free samples, I think. We had some really big comeback wins throughout the season, and you know, without those games, maybe you don't have maybe your team doesn't have the confidence to come through in that situation. So, but once you've had some of those throughout the season, your team understands that you're never out of the game.
We proved ourselves on the field that we could probably beat anyone, and I mean, it goes for show today. We almost beat the number 1 seed, and we did beat the 2 seed yesterday, or 2 days ago. So I mean, we just don't change your approach at anything, and just stay with the team.
It was cool to see our guys just come back and compete, because it would have been real easy just to kind of cash it in, which would have been disappointing for this group, because we haven't done that for a second all year. So to come back and do it on this stage, I'm proud of them for that for sure.
Let's take you to our home run and play of the day. They're both coming from the late game. Duncan Pence had a career night, and it would have been even better if it wasn't for Travis Bohall.
That one, I think when the ball was hit, our whole dugout's like, well, that's an out. It was a great play, but not a surprise.
Pence looks like he has extra bases. Bohall looks like he's got our play of the day. Home run of the day. This was an easy call. Leadoff hitter for the Golden Eagles, Travis Bohall. A grand slam brings the Golden Eagles back into this game after they were down 6-0 in the first inning. Now to your updated bracket. We are down to our final 4 teams. Southern Idaho and San Jac are now in a 1-game season. Winner stays in, loser goes home. And then Coach Shelton and Coach Johnson will rematch Walter State versus Chipola. Walter State is the only undefeated team left in the tournament. Chipola has 1 loss to their name. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms for the JUCO World Series and catch all the action on the JUCO Full Windup, brought to you by Pepsi.